Moving on to business agenda item B, review and consider televising joint council meetings. This is a matter that I asked to have on the business agenda tonight. My understanding is that the prior council determined that joint meetings should be televised, and that would be meetings between council and various boards and committees, whether it's Parks and Rec or Finance or Planning. And my position is that they shouldn't be televised. And the reason is that having television cameras in this chamber creates kind of an atmosphere that I don't think is conducive to open and honest and frank discussions between the boards and committees and the council. And I would like to throw this open for discussion and see what everybody thinks about this. My position is that we should end the practice of televising joint meetings.
Committees all speak, and I agree with Mr. Stern that difficult, and I'm not sure we would get the frank discussion that we really need to take place. Some people, I'm not sure they'd hold back, but I don't think they'd maybe say something that they really wanted to say. If I don't know, I think it's a good idea not to do it.
It's an open meeting. It's a very small town. This building is not that hard to get to. I think all in all, Mr. Stern makes a valid point. Opposed to doing business. We really need to get down to doing business.
From listening to the conversation and knowing indeed what the concept of the Open Meetings Act favors, it looks at being open on a basis of doing the public's business in a public forum. And while I realize that it would be an unusual circumstance to go ahead and televise other board meetings of this municipality, I think you're selling the board members a little short. And for all intents and purposes, the comments that I heard of someone attending that meeting and not being able to speak openly and honestly scares me, okay? People have regularly come to this podium and told you what they thought, whether you really liked it or not, have made very favorable comments, and then have said things that possibly they wish they wouldn't have a little later on. But not to take advantage of trying to enlighten the public, to encourage participation, and to make everyone aware of what's transpiring in the municipality by stifling a part of the process that you have available to you, to me is unacceptable.